Hey everyone, the Rose Buddies are here today to do some Q&As with some funny ha-has and some not funny ha-ha philosophical questions.
Some philosophical.
Yeah. Well, let's go with the first one.
Let's get running.
Is it objectively wrong to torture innocent babies just for fun?
Wait, okay, whoa.
Repeat the question, please.
What?
Is it objectively wrong to torture innocent babies just for fun?
Yes. Okay, I guess there's not really anything that's objectively wrong because everything is made up by humans to stop other humans.
Well,
I
I think there's like two worlds we can play. We can place this in the world we live in right now where it's obviously objectively not okay.
Yeah.
But if we live in a world where like these things are like people can do what they want, then sure. I get like you have to separate because obviously the first answer is just no. But I think you have to create a world where the rules are different. Like there's definitely like a different reality.
All right, if you were in The Good Dinosaur, like they don't have established like ethics except for that one dinosaur family. And
I guess honestly, probably. If we saw a different
like
reality of the
Croods,
Croods, I honestly think they could.
I think they might do it.
I think if the Croods went a little differently, that would be the world.
Yeah.
Before we got into modern society.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Hit us with the second one.
Do you want some? There's some in here that are really funny, but NSFW. Do you want to hear them first?
I look at them.
What is wrong with having sex with animals?
That's all right. I guess. No.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
It's okay.
Let's reference this. I don't really care if I get demonetized. I'm not making money off these videos anyways. But having naughty time with animals, I'd say that's objectively pretty bad.
Why?
I think interspecies breeding is not natural, and it shouldn't happen because especially because humans have a frontal lobe, so they have like conscious decision planning and
drinking milk is not
judgment.
natural.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it is.
Drinking other animals' milk is not natural.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
and
what's
after
wrong with
being a
having
baby,
your way with those animals?
Well, no. I think the whole point of
really not good.
breeding animals breeding. The whole point of this is to have kids.
And
so
to
you
advance the
shouldn't.
species.
Yeah.
Recreationally.
Recreationally.
I think it's.
Still no.
I think okay. I actually did one day. I had seen someone mentioned like the horse situation. You know that, and I was like looking up. I was like, okay, dude, you know the Mr. Hands thing or whatever.
Edam Claw, horse cock sex.
The guy
toys?
who had the sex with the horse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, and then I was thinking about like, there's people out there who actually like do this stuff like regularly.
Yeah, there are.
And so I was like, okay, I wonder if I can find someone to talk about
Kyler.
it. So
It's wet, Kyler. Watch out. Okay.
So I was looking on r/confessions for someone talking about it, and I actually read like 2 pages of someone confessing about being in love with a horse.
Waiting for Charlie's YouTube channel.
And it was like, it was really like odd, and the way they described it was like,
He just said it's really wet, like his socks.
Oh,
I
okay.
told him that you were recording for your YouTube.
yeah, someone just was passing
Continue.
by
Let's
us.
go.
Okay, but this person basically they were like had really bad social problems and they couldn't connect with humans, and they were like had like a farm thing, and they would like buy horses and stuff, and then they would like buy like one horse at a time and get like really connected with them, where it was like the only
So they created a bond, a relationship bond. Yeah.
And then they were describing it as, oh, it just like happened, and the horse seemed like they wanted it. So there's some like some weird stuff. I think that in their minds it's like really justified, but I think that in general, I don't think it should happen.
Because even then, I think
Can a horse consent?
Exactly. That's what I was just about to get into. They can't really consent, and you could be totally confusing the consent or whatever it is for them wanting it. If you're in that motion, if they start doing it, I think they're doing it because of innate reproductive reasons. They might not be doing it because they want to do it. I think that could also be a totally
I think also like physical cues for certain animals that don't have as like advanced brains.
Yeah.
Like it's there's not really like a lot of things that they'll respond with, and I think also
there's a spider. Sorry.
Oh, there's a spider.
Yeah, sorry. Look at him. That's cool.
Little guy.
Let's not talk about the horses forever.
Yeah, I think in general,
No.
it's not good.
Good, next question.
Okay. This is the entire question. What about fish, oysters, and tomatoes?
What about?
Next question.
Okay.
That's a big nothing burger of a question.
Yeah. Let's do the next one.
Is it the mind or the body?
Soul.
I would say if coming down to between a mind and a body, if you cut out, if you give someone, if someone suddenly has Alzheimer's, they're not gonna be the same person that you know. You can be friends with someone in middle school and meet them 4 years down the road in high school, and it's not you wouldn't say they're the same person. Technically, I guess in a court of law, if someone was charged for a crime, it's the same person. But also, if someone loses both their arms and you knew them yesterday and you know them today after the accident,
I would
they're the
say
same person.
that the mind builds the body. So the mind controls what the body is. It's like a direct correlation of what the mind believes. So I'd have to say that I think the person is the mind, because you could have, there's twins. You know, twins could have the same body, but different, completely different minds.
Exactly. That's a good example, actually. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Mind is her greens.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
God, we talked about horses for 4 minutes.
We'll have to edit a little bit of yelling across the pool out.
Should organ donation be made compulsory?
Wait, sorry, over what? Should organ
donation be made compulsory?
Is compulsory means required?
Mandatory. Should it be made something that people are supposed to do?
I think that if it's something that if it is fully covered by funds, where all recovery is covered, it's not going to cause anguish for them, and then also it's not something that will cause any further damage. If you have something, I don't really know, you can lose your appendix and not do anything, right? No one needs an appendix as a donation, but you can cut it out and it doesn't do anything, right?
You guys talk to each other.
I completely phased out. What was your point, sorry?
So, wait, first question. If you cut out someone's appendix, it doesn't do anything to them, right? You can just merge it back together, and they don't need that organ, right? We just have it.
This is assuming after
I know.
Yeah,
I need to know. I just need this question verified.
Sorry, if you lose your appendix, it doesn't matter. Is that what you're asking?
Right. It's not. You're not gonna 3 years down the road, you're not gonna be
sure.
Oh, I have this problem because I
guess so.
There's
some organs that are just.
Your appendix is something that you don't need anyways.
Right, but isn't there things where you have multiple of it and you can give one away and still be okay?
A kidney?
Yeah, or isn't your liver segmented and you can take a segment out and the other 3 will grow it back, and then that's
but not every organ is
it causes the donor some amount of harm, but they can still live and cause another person to be alive.
That's if I think the exchange. I think if the exchange is not going to severely take the donor's quality of life, but can save a life or severely improve the quality of another person's life, and is fully covered financially and for recovery materials or medication, then I think that compulsory, if the world needed it, only if the world needed it. If we had so many organs that needed to be donated that we were okay, all the healthy people were going to need contribution. But I think ordinarily, I don't think we needed it. But I think if we needed it, and under those circumstances,
kind of in a state like that.
I think it's a healthy. I don't mind the idea of it. I think that just it's a compulsory activity. If you think that you want to, and it's your choice to. I think even whether or not financially or whatever, it's still someone's choice. It's their body, and I believe it is. It's just their choice if they'd like to, because the government isn't going to just go, here, give me your heart. It's obviously your choice. So I think it'd be okay.
You think it'd be okay to be compulsory? Compulsory means required.
Oh fuck, no, it's not compulsory. But it's what's the opposite of compulsory?
Optional.
Voluntary?
Optional. If it was optional, it was optional.
As it is now.
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's fine as it is now,
I guess
unless I'm forgetting something.
If you were, okay, you're yes, we need I was talking about for when I was referring to need, I mean for species.
Should people do it versus should it be?
Well,
compulsory?
I was meaning if there wasn't if we absolutely needed compulsory organ donation, I'm talking species saving level of there's half the people need to I don't know. If it was some really dire situation, then maybe. But also, you're saying, it once if you cross that one, it's a precedent in the Supreme Court. Then what other things are we gonna just compulse other people to do. If you're taking people's organs, I feel like there's not a lot of restrictions.
Well, are we like after death? Is it okay to take someone's organs?
Oh, after death, I feel like that's.
Like if we're doing a squid
I
type,
feel like you should be allowed
like a
to do
Squid
that.
Game type of thing, where like once everyone's dead, they just take the organs.
I think it's reasonable to take internal organs after someone's dead.
I think so too.
Should that be compulsory?
If that was compulsory, I wouldn't be mad.
I think it could even be like a family type of thing. Like if your family said, "Hey, we don't want his organs to be taken."
Yeah.
I think that there is something similar to that. I don't know if it's just parents in the custody of their children.
I think also the people that would be opposed to that, it would be in a religious sense where you want to be able to bury body, mind, and soul. It's not mind, but you're supposed to. The entire person is supposed to have a proper burial, and then they can move on in the next form of afterlife in a lot of religions. But I think closest thing for me here.
Are y'all making a YouTube video?
Yeah.
What's the question? Can I be I'm a special guest.
Would you like to join for a question?
I would like to join for a question.
Right now we're talking about compulsory. Should organ donating
You're
be
gonna break that
compulsory?
chair.
No. It should be a
What about-
thought-out decision.
Now what about what if someone's dead?
I have a bit of a follow-up question if you guys are okay staying on this topic, but I won't ask it if you guys want to.
I want keep this.
Hit us with a
saying.
new question.
No.
So that way I can be here for a whole question.
Well, why don't you sit in this chair until they go to the next question,
Okay.
and you can listen to the conversation and see how it's going.
Should we cut out that interaction?
Our socks are all like wet because we didn't realize.
We'll keep it.
Here, do you want to do your hand thing just for editing reasons, and then we'll resume?
No,
right
I think
afterwards?
it's okay. We can just keep going.
Okay, cool. Do you think that it should be compulsory, or do you think that does it matter who you're saving by donating your organ? Like if it's somebody you hate or somebody who's causing harm, in your opinion?
I think that. Or you can go first. I feel like I've jumped in on a lot of the questions. I'll let you
Well, I was gonna say I think whether or not they're bad, it's still the whole purpose of it is to save a life, whether or not they are bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think,
And
oh, sorry.
no, that was probably my big point. I was just gonna yap.
So I do feel like also if it comes to like, there's a lot of things where there's programs. I guess not really in our country, but there's like Portugal has a really big program for people who are addicted to drugs. I think for us, it's a lot of just placing them into a like jail system, like a law system. But they have a lot of like rehabilitate, like materials that go into rehabilitational things. And I think like some people would be like, oh, like other people could use this, and like these are criminals, like or like drug addicts, like they don't deserve it. But I think also like making that judgment is like really hard to do for one person deciding whether someone needs to have their life saved or is like deserves an organ donation. I think it's like not a decision that we can like if you were donating your organ to save a life, I feel like unless it's someone who's actively trying to end other people's lives, then I think that I don't know. I think that decision.
I think we had it. Let's do our final question. Just for
Okay,
this.
come in the
Hey,
middle.
guys.
Come in the middle of us.
Oh Lord.
Just like crouch down.
Hey guys, I'm hopping in.
Let's
I
keep
work
this
behind the scenes a lot on this
He
show.
works behind the scenes zero. He
I work
showed up.
behind the scenes a lot on this show. So I'm hopping in for a question.
Okay. And if you guys
I'm
don't like it,
your
you can
editor.
just keep telling me to keep
All
asking.
right.
Final question. Let's just do this. Quick and easy.
Can we be certain of anything?
Yeah.
Well, I think
mean,
that's
yeah.
very,
Can we do one that has? I think this is very broad. Is there like another question where we can like really like dig into it?
They didn't give me a
Should
chair.
we fear death? Is that okay?
Oh,
Ooh, that's a
that
good one.
Do you like that,
you wanna
Charlie?
go first
It's
since
your
that's
video.
fine.
that's fine.
I'll go
Do you want me
ahead
to
and
ask it loud so the video can hear?
Let's just all get quiet for a second and then ask the question.
Should we fear death?
pause.
first.
Is my intro gonna be edited in?
Everything's hidden.
there's no.
Okay,
editing.
cool.
There's no
Oh,
editing.
There's
actually,
no editing in, bro.
there's no
We're
editing.
live
no editing.
streaming.
This is just
This is
bro.
raw footage that's going to be uploaded.
This is
This is
raw.
really funny. I'll go ahead and wait and observe and let them go ahead.
You
And
should
then,
have heard. We were talking about horse sex a couple minutes ago.
dude, I wish I was here for that.
Unedited.
Unedited talk about horse sex.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Reddit.
Let's
story
get
I
back
read
on the
was
question.
I'll
actually
go ahead in
this
the
guy's.
middle. I'll go in the middle. One of y'all can go ahead first, though.
Well, we kind of discuss. Did we know? Well, I feel like we kind of discussed throughout.
Okay. You're the new one here. You bring your new opinion.
Yeah.
Should we fear death? And why or
You
why
can
not?
also just start with a yes or no. We can just jump in. And
I feel like no. Honestly, I mean, it's like a natural part of life, and like think about how sucky it would be to live forever. Like you just see everyone like grow apart, and then I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Very
just
true.
like the alternative does not look very good.
Yeah. Would you, if you could have like, the date and time that you're gonna die, and let's say it's like you have a reasonable longer amount of time to live, like 50 years, like you have a while left. Like, would you think you'd be more or less scared? Do you think you'd like that more or less?
I think I'd be anxious around the day, just like knowing that would be like, that's a lot for someone to just know.
You think
So
you'd be
it's like,
calm?
it's something that, unless like you have a reason to know, like, oh, this person is terminally ill, like obviously it's their time. But knowing like, oh, you're gonna get shot on a random Tuesday.
Or what if it's just like heart attack? Like you're just out. Like it
I
can
don't
happen
know.
anywhere. You don't need an object. I think for me, I'd be if someone just came over, or if I knew it was real and someone came and was like, here, this is the time and date. You have 50 more years to live.
I feel like I try and live my life to the fullest up to that point.
Right, I think-
like know that, okay, time is limited. This is what I got. This is what I want to do.
Like when you have the deadline, it's more like, I feel like I'd be anxious for a while and be like, oh my gosh, like I have a finite amount of time now. Like it makes it more real, the limited time. But then I think also it'd be like, I'd be like, do I really want to do this right now? This is like taking 4 out of my whatever hours.
Shout out to today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Charlie's not sponsored. He makes zero money.
I mean, really, it's
Oh,
okay.
no, I got us a brand
Guys,
deal
let
in the
Charlie
back.
talk. It's
That's
his
what I was
video.
doing in the house.
Was
Oh, I
supposed to
think
be
y'all are kind of talking about this as if it's a fictitious world, because you're talking about it as if you knew when and where. I think if we're taking this in a real life situation, if we just have no clue when we're going to die and how, I think there is no reason to fear it. Because if we're fearing something that is the inevitable, we don't know what happens after. A sense of fear of it, while it would be scary, a part of me believes it's a little irrational because we can't change it. We have no clue what's coming, so it's going to be more of a situation where we're like, yeah, it might be scary, but it's something that's going to happen. So
It's like if you are told by a doctor you have XYZ time to live. Like a bunch of people's mindsets are, I've seen stories, they're like, my mindset was to live to the fullest. Like, try and enjoy the limited time we have.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I feel like the reason people fear it more than most things is because they know they haven't done that. They haven't acted
agree.
like their time is limited.
That's what I was
They've been
thinking.
acting like they have unlimited time.
Right.
I have a related question I think is important to the topic.
Yeah.
Do you think that death is what makes life like purposeful?
yes,
No.
I think
I disagree.
what I would say
okay.
is, I think that I don't remember where I heard this said, but it was like the meaning of life is to give life meaning. Like it's by sheer like chance, like getting lucky with the molecules that we were able to have.
You're the fastest.
Like
fastest swimmer.
like metacognition, frontal lobe abilities, and to
It's insane that the
be
human
able
body
to,
can
like-
live without the frontal lobe.
to even be able to like think about the purpose of life and having a meaning in life. Like not every animal can even do that.
Yeah.
And so I don't think there is any innate purpose, and I think it's really all what each individual wants to find for themselves. Some people commit their entire lives to a religion with the same like ferocity that some people commit their entire lives to sports. And I think
I
that
agree.
it's whatever you want to like really like. I think that death doesn't give life a purpose, but I think the fact that we have a finite time from death is the reason people act on it.
Yeah.
Like I think people
I think-
can each find what they want to do, but then if you live forever, you can just do whatever. But like,
I agree. I think life's purpose is what one makes it. Everyone's different. It's like, because there's not like one universal, everyone's different.
yeah.
I really couldn't have said that one better myself. I think we're gonna stop it there though, because we've been
Yeah,
going for a while,
last
and I
one.
still have to edit stuff out.
I thought you said there wasn't any editing.
Well, I got it. There was a part where I have to edit stuff
When
out.
the horse, the horse
No, we're
part.
keeping that in.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So this is not going on YouTube, kids.
Bye, guys.
This is not going on.
Bye, guys.
Everybody
Bye,
else
I
everyone.
might come back.
Say bye.